Are you struggling with getting into shape and you are a kid that wants to do that on an island resort? I'd be a little confused if you said yes, because that's oddly specific. But if that was your answer, then it's your lucky day. Because in my hand is KidFit Island Resort. Being perhaps the weirdest game I've played so far, I'm not really sure how to introduce it, so let's just read what it has to say on the back of the box. Exercise has never been so much fun. Catch coconuts, go surfing, dance around the bonfire, and more as you explore this sunny island filled with exciting aerobic and balance activities. Wow, how riveting. But is it actually as fun as it claims? Let's find out. To start, the title screen is literally just the same creepy kids from the box art, and the moment you enter the game, it makes you ask, dear God, what did I get into? I give my character purple hair and pronouns, while I observe the game's very alarming frame rate, and then I notice there's another profile just sitting here named Mike for some reason. I promise I haven't played this before, Mike just came pre-installed. Getting past that, it's now time to explore the saddest minigame compilation I've ever witnessed. There's 10 in total, so I suppose the goal here is to simply play through them all to sample the full experience. While the balance board seems to be a potential controller option for some of these, I just stuck to the good old Wiimote and Nunchuck. The first one I try is Balance on Timber. I'm stuck on a wood log, and all this entails is moving the controller left and right in correspondence to the paw prints on screen? Random generic boing sound. And oh, random cartoon sound effects too. And how is this supposed to make me fit? Even with a balance board, I can't imagine the movement here being that crazy. This is something I consistently questioned throughout my playthrough. If this is what made me fit, I'd be skinny as shit already. So far, I've been more entertained by the high score screen than the actual game. Tiny Brian, Funny Sam, Tiny Betty, Tiny Helen. Why are they all tiny? What? And by entertained, I mean perplexed. Next, it's time to catch some coconuts. And by catch, I mean wondering why a clone of my character is shaking the tree. And the fact that I can only seem to get hit by the coconuts, I didn't even care enough to learn how to properly catch them. Don't worry, acrobatic jump must be better, right? Okay, I think I'm finally doing it correctly. This is so stupid. Nope. No clue why this kid is jumping off this hilltop into the water. That doesn't seem like something you should encourage kids to do, but alright. At least surfing doesn't involve jumping off a cliff. And eat your heart out, Wii Sports Resort. You wish you could be this riveting. Am I gonna get another star? Am I gonna get another boing? Please give me another boing. Let's go. I got another boing. What am I kidding? I can't say that with a straight face. Additionally, Tribal Dance continues the trend of making watered-down versions of already existing games. This is like DDR if it was boring as shit. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can't summarize that one up any better. In fact, it's laughably easy to describe everything in this title. The next minigame is Vine Swing, and wow, you swing on vines. What the hell else do you want me to say here? I guess I can mention how inconsistent the detection is here. There were times I fell off the vine when I very much shouldn't have, and then other times I survived way more daring attempts. Continuing the peak of human creativity, there's Jump on a Raft. Yeah, we gotta beat Little Jeff. Hold on, give me a second. I swear I'm gonna start hearing that sound in my dreams after this. Now it's time for perhaps the most active game of the bunch, but that isn't really saying much. This is Treasure Race. It tells me I should be wearing shorts with pockets, and I need to put the remote and nunchuck in them. I was pretty ill-prepared. Hold on, these are not tied. Oh my god, don't drop my pants. I am not wearing a bra right now, so I am not gonna go that fast. What even is this race? It's just going in the same few circles over and over again. I made a fool of myself for that? This was followed up with building a sandcastle, but this game was already making me lose brain cells. I didn't even pay attention to what I had to press to build the sandcastle itself. I don't think I'm missing out horribly much here. Play on the bongos could be interesting though. Is this just the DDR game again? It's just the DDR game again. It's the same thing. I said could be. Do you want to put a lady outfit on? What? The fuck is a lady outfit? I guess we're gonna find out. 12. And that's how this game ends. I kid you not, there's nothing else here. I got through all the content of this in under 20 minutes if you consider the fact it took me a minute to realize that before I stopped the timer. I question how many games will have a shorter completion time than this. But that was KidFit Island Resort. And wow, did they fail on every single potential selling point that this game has. There's no actual exercise to be had, and a kid would be insulted if you handed them this game, and the whole clunkiness of this game doesn't really sell the idea of this being an island resort. This feels like something that was rushed out of the door just to milk a few bucks from parents that will buy their kids literally anything. It's just a mishmash of bland menus, stock sound effects, and lackluster play modes. I don't even think they should deserve to be called minigames. This feels like a low-budget tech demo, not a final product. For all those reasons, I rate this a 1. This is a prime example of shovelware, something that is quickly pushed out with zero regards to the actual player experience. If this was my first video game as a kid, I may have had a very different hobby. I don't doubt that. Anyways, there's zero reason for me to continue yapping about a game that has zero substance, so until next time, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.